Hello investors and welcome back to Just Randy Stocks. If you're new to the channel, I like to cover Proterra. I've got a lot of videos that you could go and check out. So hello community of Proterra. I am back talking about Proterra. Let's get straight into it. Big thumbs up. You know what to do. Help me out because these are starting to lose steam. Proterra videos are seeming to, now I know it's because of the price action. Price action's been pretty flat. We haven't been able to really break through, and people are probably a little irritated with the price action, but I just want to remind you 2023, 2024, that's the real goal, and EV is here to stay. So give the video a big thumbs up if you like hearing about Proterra. If you're tired of Proterra, you don't want to hear about it anymore, just don't hit the thumbs up. That'll encourage me not to do Proterra videos anymore. So just let me know. If y'all are tired of it, I'll move on, but I do these because not because of the views, but because this is where it all started for me. I really believed in this company. They had a lot of misinformation, and I really seen big things out of it. I still believe there's going to be big things in this Q3, and let's get straight into the updates that I have for you. I always try and bring value to these videos. You guys know that. So redemption fair market value, this 8K that was submitted, people were not happy about this, but let's go through A and B. I know y'all already know about this, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. Redemption fair market value is $9.8542, and it says that holders who exercise their warrants on a cashless basis will be entitled to receive 0.255 shares of common stock per warrant. Now, I just want to remind you, as we get warrants in the rearview mirror, we have a date that's coming up. I believe it's the beginning of December that we have to look out for, and then we'll have all this SPAC stuff that typically happens that we need to worry about as far as fluctuations of price action. Hopefully in our rearview mirror, should be able to look forward. But I think Q3 is really going to show us what kind of year we're going to have. So I'm really excited for them to release their date. I can't find a date. If you know what the date is, as soon as the date pops up, drop it in the comments below. I could not find a date as to when they're going to have their Q3. But what else do I have pulled up here? Systems feature bidirectional power flow enables chargers to be smart grid ready for vehicle to grid applications. Now, this is a capability that they have that it sounds like electric school buses that have helped to power electric grids and break through for vehicle to grid technology. So I'm not sure how we didn't know this before, but it's exciting that this new technology that we're starting to roll out, and there will be full EV adoption, that they were able to give 50 hours this summer back to the grid. So bi-directional to the vehicle, back to the grid. And it looks like it helped during peak times when it was needed the most. And it looks like they have a program built in, and I'm not completely sure. It's not completely clear, but I know this is a great thing. It helped reduce local emissions, the keywords, right? And decrease the need to fire up costly fossil fuel peaker plants. Now that was instrumental. I think if there could be better coordination, at a state level, national level, and we put the right people together to say, look, here are all the benefits of things we can do, and we can incentivize this system to be adopted. If we can start incentivizing people to start thinking critically about how to adopt and further push the strengthening of our grid, and just good spending, pocket back into accounts for better program management. There's just so much wasteful spending out there. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, so this is great. I just think we need more people talking in these groups as we begin to move forward. We need leadership. We need leadership in this country. Are you kidding me? So that's a great transition. Let's just get straight into this infrastructure bill. I mean, it's held up, right? They're resolving differences, and they wanted to set a deadline in November, and I think that's good. This is the great thing, right? Infrastructure bill is the top priority. But I just want to remind you, we're not past that volatility because of this stuff that's happening with the government where they push these critical deadlines to December 3rd for, government still faces risk of shutdown. So they just punted that ball to the right. Man, this is aggravating. If this could have happened sooner, I think we could have seen the benefits in the stock price, but that's not the only thing holding us back. But I do want you to know, look at the charts. This is a buy under $9. I would say it's in an uptrend right now. You are possibly going to have, if you want to put money in Proterra, set it aside. I would say now's not the time to buy. It's in an uptrend. In this channel, I like you to buy low. Never know what topic's going to come up with this logistical bottlenecks, supply chain issues, but Q3 is looking strong, and I'm not surprised. I think Q4 could be questionable, but I'm just talking about with the banks. The banks came out with their numbers, and Q3 is looking strong. I see no reason for all of these bottlenecks and supply chain issues to impact Q3. Now, Q4, we could see some, seasonality, some businesses that are impacted by seasonality be impacted. So that I would put that up into question on, is Q4 as strong as Q3, and do we start seeing inflation really start to take an impact in commodities and pricing and all of that? So we've got a current price target of $9.81. We've got a low of $10, an average of 15, and a high of 23. I'll tell you, man, I still believe this could go to 23 before the end of the year, but I'm being incredibly optimistic, and it's really going to depend on Q3 earnings. That's all I got. I'm going to turn it back over to you fantastic people. Y'all have a great evening, and I'll see you in the next video.